Hi everyone, hope you're having a good Friday. So typically on Fridays I do a flip through Friday of a number of different books. But if you saw my Instagram post last night, starting, I don't know, was it Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. I don't know. I've done nothing but just pretty much sleep for the past 2 days in a NyQuil induced haze. So yeah, starting around, I think it was Wednesday morning, I had, I was just felt like I'd been hit by a truck. I, I think it's a sinus infection, um, maybe a minor one, hopefully. So anyway, I've done nothing but sleep for 2 days. I'm up this morning, but just briefly to take care of a few things I needed to take care of. I mean, I work from home, and normally I try to work through illness, any minor colds and stuff, but this has been just, those massive like sinus migraines. Some of you may understand, but I don't normally get those. But the last 2 days has been nothing but a migraine. Like I said, it's just been a migraine. That's all I remember is migraine, migraine, migraine. So brief periods where it went from a 10 to like an 8, and that's been about it. This has been the first morning it's dialed down enough that I've even been able to really get up and do anything other than sleep. So while I was taking care of my other items, so yeah, no, haven't been able to work or do anything the last few days. But I figured while I was taking care of a few things there, we would do one flip through today, and especially because this was a pre-order for me, and I believe it just was released this week. And I was going to do a flip through this on Wednesday, and of course, obviously that didn't happen, so we're going to do this one today. The Christmas related flip throughs, I'm hoping I can do that this weekend. If not tomorrow, then Sunday at the very least. I have to be at as a close to 100% as I can get next week when I work, so this weekend's going to be resting as much as necessary to get to that point. So just saying, I'm not going to push myself to do it if I can't, but we're going to try. Anyway, so just a couple quick announcements, and then I promise we'll get to the actual flip through. Um, Anybody that is submitting their addresses for the giveaway Sunday from November 5th, I plan on sending those out next week. I apologize, I've not sent those out sooner. But next week I have a shipment I need to send to a friend of mine anyway that's been way overdue. So I will be sending those out next week. Sunday, I'm still drawing names for the 11th. Was it the 11th? Last Sunday's giveaway Sunday still going on. So be sure to go over and check that out if you haven't. In the community tab, I wrote about some changes that are coming to YouTube in the coming year. Those of you that have channels may have already got an email about it. Uh, I'm not going to do a video on it unless some people really want me to, because other people are doing a lot better job. In the community tab, I talk about it, how that might affect the coloring community. I have links to the videos that explain it better than I could have, and then links on what you can do. So again, not going to go into it. You can find probably dozens of videos talking about this on YouTube. It's having to switch, try to discern whether your content is kids directed or not, and the definition of kids directed. And let me tell you, that email I got the other day also did not give me any comfort. So anyway, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, go read about it on the community tab. Again, don't really want to do a video on it, but guys, if y'all really want me to, I will. I just haven't heard many people in the coloring community talking about it until recently, and that's what worries me. Because, I mean, we this is adult coloring. We use coloring books for art, but could, simply because we're using coloring books, could they be construed as being kids, not kids directed, what was the term? Kids, I don't know, drawing kids to it rather than being directed to it. I don't know. My brain obviously is not working, so I'm not going to talk about this anymore. You want to know, go to the community tab. Anyway, that's my piece on it. And that's it. We're going to do the Stars flip through. So this is a new release from Creative Haven and the fabulous Teresa Goodridge, of which I am a big fan of. We've covered a number of her books here. I think the coloring chat I did last month with the Arteza Everblend markers in the Autumn Scenes book was actually her book. But this is one that I know Creative Haven's been advertising for a while, and it was released this week, I believe. Let me make sure so I'm not telling you a lie. Because let me tell you, Amazon has kind of ticked me off. I'm not gonna lie. It says it was released November 13th. So that was the day I received it. So for this book, at least, I got it on the day it was released. We're not going to talk about the fact that I don't have my Fairy Celebrations book yet, and how they don't even have a ship date for me on that yet, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, this is a Creative Haven book. Again, Teresa Goodridge, Home Sweet Home. If you're not familiar with the Creative Haven books, they are one-sided pages, perforated, medium quality paper. It is roughly an 8.5 by 11 sized book, so about a normal printer paper sized book. Information's on the binding, and then here's what the back looks like. These normally come with a little bit over 35 pictures, I think. Is that right? Or 31? No, 31. I don't want to misspeak on this. So here's the inside. Usually the covers have a like an inspiration type cover where somebody's already colored some of this in, just to give you some ideas. Let me see if I can, sorry for the glare. There we go. Now, I am really digging they did the title page like this. I've said before, I really like when they do the title page with the background like this, rather than just having a smaller version of it right here. I don't know why, it has such a nicer look to it, in my opinion. It's a small thing, but it makes me happy when I see it. So this is copyright 2019 Dover Publications. This heartwarming coloring book features 31 detailed illustrations highlighting the joys and comforts of home. And I'll let you read the rest of it later. You can pause it if you'd like. So here is the book. I have flipped through this a couple times of my own, and I am loving these pictures, y'all. I love her books anyway. But this one in particular, I think it's because, like, in a lot of her other seasonal ones, you get a great number of landscape pictures. But if you are tired of, like, coloring grass and stuff, obviously this gives you a look inside the home. So, I mean, you still have your scenes like this, of course, but that would be kind of a fun one for, well, I was going to say that would be a fun one for winter, but I guess all the leaves wouldn't be on the branches like that in that case, so. And I love the sleepy kitties and the sleepy puppies. That was from the front cover. Yeah, it's getting time for me to go back to the couch. I tried a cup of coffee this morning. One. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love this one. This one might be my first picture I color in here. Oh, but then we have this one. It's going to be hard to pick favorites in this one, guys. I remembered ordering this, but I didn't have it, like, fully marked on my calendar. If I'm not mistaken, Dover has a free coloring book, free coloring page booklet, and I believe this picture is part of that one. They just updated it. So if you want to try one of the images, you could do that. I would go to the Dover Publications website. Actually, I'll put the link down in the description for where you can go to get that. If you are a fan of wood grain or wood stained, or stained wood or wood grain, you'll have plenty of opportunities to practice that in this book. That one kind of, I mean, the Golden Girls didn't have a piano, but like the palm frond right here and that chair and stuff, it kind of gets a Golden Girls vibe to me. And I do apologize for being quiet today, but as we can see, my brain is barely puttering along right now, so I don't really have anything super smarmy or clever to say at this point. So that cat and that yarn, I couldn't keep my yarn out like that if I actually was using my yarn. Those cats would have it strode from one end of the house to the other, and then we'd have multiple cats at the vet for eating string. I mean, I like this one a lot. I have a cat that ate part of a hair elastic. I mean, they're not that discerning when it comes to eating random things around the house. I like that one. That definitely reminds me of my little corner. Should be more coloring stuff there, though. Oh, that one's so cute. I like that one, too. I don't know which one I'm going to color first, guys. They're all adorable. And they're all just beautiful pictures. Oh, I like this one. Like an attic space. That's really cool. That would be good for this time of year, at least in the colder climates. That would be pretty accurate. Alright, there is one of the pictures in the back cover. And there we go. I think this is, this is going to be probably one of my more loved of Teresa Goodridge's books, I think. Not that I'm giving them as much love as I should anyway. I love all her books, but this book in particular, I don't know, she does a really good job of giving that kind of just comforting home vibe. And of course we've got, you know, cats and dogs in it, and it's just, maybe it's just extra appealing to me because right now all I want to do is like hole up on the couch, and every picture in here is like a hole up on the couch kind of picture for me right now. But anyway, so here was a flip through of this. Like I said, it is a new release, I believe, this week. I will put the information for it for Amazon and for Dover in the description. I will try, guys. I will try to do the Christmas stuff this weekend. If I can't, then we will work on that next week. We will also do the conclusion of my Cat Doodles color and chat. And I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.